Hey guys, and welcome to another extremely motivating cleaning video. In today's video, we are decluttering all over my home. This is one of my favorite things to do, which I never thought I would say that back in the day. I never really understood why people felt like cleaning was therapy or why people enjoyed decluttering their stuff. But I am a true believer now. It is so nice. It's something that's completely free. It takes a little bit of hard work, which is good for all of us, and it just makes you appreciate the things that you already own. And since decluttering and organizing is a lot of work, it makes me think twice before purchasing something or bringing new things into my home, because I think, am I just going to end up decluttering this, or is this just going to be more work for me when I'm trying to keep my home nice and clean for my family? So that has definitely changed my life as well, made our finances better, and made our home a lot nicer, because when you have a lot of stuff, trust me, if you've been watching my videos for a while, you know I know this. When you have a lot of stuff, it just makes it really hard to keep up with your home. But as I've minimized, it's gotten easier and easier. Now, I am not a minimalist by any means, but I am trying. I do have 4 kids, so there's a lot of people living in this house. But I think we have made some serious progress, and that makes me really happy. So if you are new here, I am a homeschooling mom of 4 kids, ages 15, 6, 4, and 2. We have a golden retriever puppy. She just turned 1, and we are just living life in this house. We are here quite often since we homeschool, and yeah, that's about it. That's me. So I wanted to get this refrigerator just wiped down and clean. As you can see, there's not a lot of food in here because I was doing a grocery pickup, so I wanted to just get it nice and decluttered and cleaned up so that when we bring in the new food, we actually know what food we have and things don't go bad, because you don't even know what's in there, because half of it is, just food that you're never going to eat or that has already gone bad, so you can't see the good fresh food in your fridge. So I have found so much value in doing this. So anyway, I hope you guys are doing well during this busy season of the year. I'm not sure exactly when this video is going to go up. I don't think it'll be up before Christmas, but maybe. Christmas is just right around the corner when I am filming this voiceover. And yeah, it's been a busy time of year, but it's so much fun. My husband and I both love Christmas, and so it's a really fun time. I feel so much happier around Christmas time. I read somewhere that people are generally happier. I don't know if this is true or not, but I do feel like it's true for me. Like that you can be generally happier during the Christmas season because all of these things bring back like good, happy memories, like the decorations and the presents and everything. And so it just like brings out this happy feeling inside of you. At least that's the case for me. Some people may have had bad experiences around Christmas, but for me in my childhood, that was a good part of it, was Christmas time. So I definitely feel that way. And it just inherently brings your family together. You're doing a lot of activities and things together. You're decorating together, all of that. And I'm big on quality time. I love spending time with my family, getting together. So I think that's another reason why I love this time of year. However, I am already exhausted, and I know I will be super exhausted on Christmas, but it's all worth it. Alright guys, I'd like to thank today's video sponsor, and that is Factor. You guys, Factor is such a game changer for me. I really want to be able to eat healthy, delicious meals, but it is so hard to make time for cooking and planning for that when I have all of these kids and I'm just so busy. So I usually just end up throwing whatever food I can find in my mouth, and my body does not like it. So Factor has totally changed my life in that area. That one is one of my favorites right there. So good. You can cross meal planning off your to-do list with Factor, skip the meal planning, grocery shopping, chopping, prepping, and cleaning up, and get Factor's fresh, never frozen meals delivered straight to your door. They're ready in just 2 minutes, so all you have to do is heat and enjoy. It's seriously amazing. When I get my text message saying they're dropping off my package, it just brightens my day. It makes me think, that is one less thing I have to worry about. Choose from 35 plus chef crafted meals every week that support a healthy lifestyle, whether it's calorie smart, vegan and veggie, protein plus, and more. I love that Factor cuts down on grocery trips and cooking, so I just have more time to spend with my family and do the things that I really want to do and focus on while still having a healthy and nutritious meal that fits my preferences and is seriously delicious, you guys. Like the sauces, the things they put in it, it feels like you're eating at a restaurant as opposed to eating a meal that you heated up in the microwave and took you 2 minutes. It's amazing. So definitely check it out. Head to factor75.com or click the link below to use code MHCleaning50 to get 50% off your first Factor box. That's factor75.com or click the link below to use code MHCleaning50 to get 50% off your box, guys. That is an amazing deal. And thank you so much, Factor, for sponsoring today's video. All right, so now that we have the fridge nice and tidy and clean and ready for the grocery pickup, I'm just going to tidy up around the kitchen as well. This is definitely the heart of the home, and I have found that to keep your home clean, you need to just be tidying all of the time. Just be in a constant state of tidy. I remember wondering when I would go to people's houses that have like super clean homes, how they did it. Because even before I had a bunch of kids, I did not grow up in a household that was like super clean all the time. And so I was just... Sorry, I just got a request for toilet paper from one of my kids. This is mom life. Anyway, so I just did not grow up in a house that was super clean all the time. So I didn't really understand how people did it. For many years, I would go to people's homes that were really clean, even people's homes with lots of kids. And I'd be like, how do you do this? And I feel like no one ever gave me a straight answer until finally I saw someone, I think on Instagram or something. She has like 5 kids and she homeschools, and she was like, look, I'm in a constant state of tidying. And when she said that, it just made so much sense to me, because as I have worked really hard to keep our home cleaner, which hopefully you guys can see in my videos, I have just been in a constant state of tidying. Like that's just a part of my job that I feel like I have as a mom, is that I'm just kind of always running around tidying things up. I'm big on stopping and being present with my kids and like tickling them and having fun with them. But I also try to be working really hard to keep this home nice for them, because I know that's another way to love on them. So anyway, we're just going to do some tidying, and then we're going to move on to some more decluttering and organizing. We've been living in this home for almost 4 years now, which is crazy to me. It's the longest that our family has lived in a certain spot. And I'm noticing that I am finally figuring out the best ways to utilize my home and what I want to do with certain things. Like this area became a craft cabinet at one point, and I'm really glad that I did that, because I love my kids being able to access crafts and coloring and things at all times. It's something creative that they can do. I want them to be able to get to it without necessarily having to ask me. This does with the toddler or little ones lend for them coloring on things sometimes, which can be frustrating, but I still think it's worth it. And so I'm happy about that, but it does get messy, and I'm finally coming to terms and accepting 2 things. One is that it's just going to get messy, and I'm going to have to sit down like this and just kind of get it in order, because they don't put things back properly while they're this little. I think as they get older, it'll get better. Hopefully. I'm going to try to train them. But 2, I need to just declutter and really only keep the stuff that they actually use, because I tend to have just too much things in any one area. This little area makes me so happy. I love to encourage my kids to, work on their talents or their natural abilities. And one of my kids in particular loves art and has a gift for it, talent for it. So I really want to encourage that. So little spaces like that make me so happy, and it makes the, work of cleaning and decluttering them less annoying, I guess, when you think of it that way, about how you're encouraging the person that you are doing that for, or your children, or whatever. It just makes it less daunting or less of a frustrating thing to do. So anyway, now we are going over to this closet under the stairs. So speaking of just like figuring out how I want to use our home in particular, this is an area that I have tried to do many different things with. And I think I have finally come to the conclusion of what I want to do with this space. So I love that hanging organizer for our shoes. That is a great spot to put the kids' shoes so that we're not just like hunting all over the house for them. They know where to put them. And so I absolutely love that. That works great for the layout of our home, because we don't really have a spot when they first walk in to put their shoes. So I love that. And then I also love that rolling cart. That was actually a gift from my stepmom last Christmas. She gifted me, I think, the thing hanging on the wall as well. So she's a really good organizer, and she helped me come up with some solutions. So it's a really large, like, rolling cart. I'd never seen one so big, but it's like perfect for our homeschooling stuff. It fits our homeschool bin so nicely. So that has been a blessing, and it's really easy for us to roll it out or just pull out whatever bins we need for school. And this is all the little ones stuff. That's something I've realized for my oldest. He's 15. He can just keep all of his stuff up in his desk and his drawers upstairs in his room. That's what works best for him. That's where he usually does his actual schoolwork. We do things together as a family, but his individual schoolwork he does up in his room so that he has peace and quiet away from these crazy little ones. So he keeps his stuff up in his room, and then the little ones don't have a ton of things, so it fits in their individual bins. At least they don't have a ton of things that we use on a daily basis, is what I mean. So I have decided I want to keep the stuff that we use for school on a daily basis downstairs in this closet, because we like to do things on the dining room table. We like to be downstairs while we're working. But I want to store all of the random manipulatives and extra books and things that we don't use every single day. I am going to move those up to our office. And we haven't really been using that room since Charlie moved out of there. She did sleep in there when she was a little baby. So now that it's freed up as an actual space for an office, it has some good shelves and everything. So I am going to move all of those manipulatives and books and stuff up there and use it as a true office, because I've realized that the things I have in this closet are so far back that I have to bend over and I can't reach them, and I have the coats in here. It's hard to get there, and so I don't end up using them for that reason. So I think this will allow me to use them more often. And also, I really do like having our coats in this closet as well. That's another thing that I really like about this. We don't live in a super cold climate, but we do need like jackets and stuff, and with little ones it's just easier to have them downstairs ready for them to grab and go.
Here's to the good days, here's to the sorrows. If this is a mistake, I know about tomorrow. I don't wanna fight no more, cause I don't feel the need no more, no. Just wanna make it stop. Maybe it's something in the water, or maybe we just hit the end of the road. Right now it doesn't even matter. It's too late not to let it go. And that's why I wish you the best and say goodbye. You start to get dressed and then we cry, cause we both know it's gonna hurt, but not as much as this does. We had a good run, don't say we didn't. I was your first love, and you were my first one. Cheers to all the memories, the venom and the remedies, yeah. promise I won't forget. Yeah. Maybe it's something in the water, or maybe we just hit the end of the road. Right now it doesn't even matter. It's too late not to let it go. And that's why I wish you the best and say goodbye. You start to get dressed and then we cry, 'cause we both know it's gonna hurt, but not as much as this does. So baby, bye. It's for the best and you know why. You gotta leave me here tonight before we make this even worse. It's gonna hurt even more than this does. We gave it all we had. It's time to say bye, baby, bye. I'll be, you'll be, yeah, we'll be fine. So let's call it a night, and that's why I wish you the best and say goodbye. You start to get dressed and then we cry, 'cause we both know it's gonna hurt, but not as much as this does. So baby, bye. It's for the best and you know why. You gotta leave me here right now before we make this even worse. It's gonna hurt even more than this does.
So when we first bought this house, I was super excited to have a closet in the game room because my kids had so many toys. I was like, yes, there's a spot to store them. And I had very high hopes for this. Now, I still feel like it's a very nice thing to have, but it does tend to just become a cluttered mess. We just end up throwing things in here and then we forget what's in here. So I decluttered the dress up clothes. My 4-year-old Jack, he's very creative and he loves dress up, and his little sister, she seems to be like following in his footsteps because she likes to do that kind of thing with him. So I definitely wanted to keep some of the dress up, but there were just certain items that I was like, we don't use this, we don't need this many capes, we don't need all of this. So I tried to be as brutal as I could so that when they go in there they can actually find what they need and want. This closet still has a ways to go. Decluttering is a process, and that I have definitely learned. It's taking me, it's going to take me years, honestly, to get to a real minimalist, super organized point, but each time I do this, it gets better and better. So I encourage you, even if it takes you years, do it. Just do your best.
You know everything about me, like I need my territory. So why are you still so needy? You're in over your head. Phone is ringing, always at a bad time. Every time you flash your name, always leaving, then you got me chasing you like I'm the one to blame. Oh, I think you're so rude, don't wanna fight you, but you don't ever take a break, 'cause you love drama, forget the karma. No, you don't ever take a break. It's always about you, always about you. Oh, I don't wanna fight you, but now you're so rude, 'cause you love drama. every time you flash your name. Always leaving, then you got me chasing you like I'm the one to blame. Oh, I think you're so rude, don't wanna fight you, but you don't ever take a break. Cause you love drama, forget the karma. No, you don't ever take a break. It's always about you, always about you. Oh, I don't wanna fight you, and now you're so rude, cause you love drama.
So that little play store that I was just cleaning up around, I am so over it. It has like a crack in it and it just takes up so much space. And while the kids do use it some, they don't use it a ton. So I plan to discard it. But I do feel like imaginative play is so good for little kids especially, and I still have my two youngest are 2 and 4, so I feel like they could use something like that. So what finally allowed me to just be like, all right, I'm gonna trash that, is I found in a thrift store this very slender store that's much cuter. It's like a vintage looking. I'll show you guys when I get it in my next video or whatever, when I'm cleaning in the game room. But it would look super cute in one of the kids' rooms or even in the game room, and it's just smaller and won't take up as much space. Will be easier. I have realized I don't like those type of toys that are just like humongous and take up so much space. Unless they use it a ton, I don't like it. I feel like it's a waste of space. We also ended up getting rid of this couch. You can kind of see how the leg is angled. It officially broke, and we really don't sit up here and watch TV. The kids mostly just play up here. Carter likes to play basketball on the Pop-A-Shot, so we got rid of that couch. It freed up so much space for Carter to play basketball and for the little ones to play in the game room, so that has been a game changer for sure.
Why don't we say that it's too late for us now? Why do we stay when I blame you for the things that weigh me down? 'Cause in the echo of your silence, I only hear what's best for me. Yeah, in the echo of your silence, I'm thinking more of her. She who wants to study your body, who gets the better version of you. I need the bitter truth. I need the better version of you.
Something that has been on my to-do list for a long time is decluttering the kids' clothes. They have this nice big dresser from IKEA, which I love. It is perfect for my boys, my two middle boys who share a room, but they just have way too many clothes. Like my 4-year-old, he has hand-me-downs from my 6-year-old, and he just has so many shirts. Like I don't know what I was even thinking when I was getting clothes for him. I actually kind of do. It's not to get too deep on you guys, but I truly believe that your spending habits are kind of based off of how you were raised and what you went through when you were younger. I read Rachel Cruz, Dave Ramsey's book, all about that, and I think it's so true. When I was a kid, we didn't have a lot of clothes. Like that was just something that we weren't really allowed to get, and I always dreamed of having certain clothes. Now it's kind of funny because I don't really care that much about clothing, but it was just kind of this like need that I felt like wasn't being met when I was a kid, and so I think I totally overcompensate with clothes. And I think I've talked about this with the toys too, but now I am realizing I just want my kids to have what they need. Their needs met when it comes to clothes, shirts and things that they like, that are their preference and that they need for the climate and everything, but I don't need to go so overboard because it actually ends up being just in the way.
I've tried to explain how much you really mean to me, but I feel a bit insane. Could you just take me seriously? I get jealous, I get down, running to the clubs, trying to have fun, but I'm always jealous, it goes around. We should cut to the chase right about now. I think we should talk about it. Diving deep, let it go, see you want it. Talk about it. Gotta know that you want it. Talk about it. Diving deep, let it go, see you want it. Talk about it. Gotta know that you want it. Hate playing the game. If I let you in, I want you to stay. And I hope that I'm not wrong, and you also feel what's going on. I get jealous, I get down, running to the clubs, trying to have fun, but I'm always jealous, it goes around. We should cut to the chase right about now. I think we should talk about it. Diving deep, let it go, see you want it. Talk about it. Gotta know that you want it. Talk about it. Diving deep, let it go, see you want it. Talk about it. Gotta know that you want 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 it. Talk about it. Talk about it. I get jealous, I get down, running to the clubs, trying to have fun, but I'm always jealous, it goes around. We should cut to the chase right about now. I think we should talk about it. Diving deep, let it go, see you want it. Talk about it. Gotta know that you want it. Talk about it. Diving deep, let it go, see you want it. Talk about it. Gotta know that you want 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 it.
So I brought in my 6-year-old Henry, and we went through some of his clothes together because I wanted to ask him like specifically about his PJs, which ones he likes to wear. My kids really like their comfy PJs. I think they get it from me because I like my comfy PJs. So he wanted to keep most of them, which is not really like him. He is pretty good about decluttering and being brutal about getting rid of toys and things. So I thought I would respect that and keep the PJs, even though it was a bit more than I wanted to. So I think we might do another declutter in these drawers, just like I said. Oh my gosh, the noise, you guys, right now is insane. So sorry about that, but it is hard to get like voiceovers done and things with my crazy life with these kids that are always with me. But anyway, so I think we'll do this again, but I was really happy that at least we can see everything they have and it's getting much better.
Stepped into my life, such a magic feeling when you tore down my walls. I wish I could go back to right before you told me I'd try to change it all. But look at us now, we could have gone so far. It hurts to realize we're parted. Yeah, look at us now, this is who we are. And I just know things will never be the same. We're like strangers again, again, again. Strangers again, again, again. We're like strangers again, again, again. I just know things will never be the same. We're like strangers again. Again, I thought we'd never fall. Could have tried much harder. Now all we have are scars. You said we'd get so high, higher up than heaven. You said we'd reach the stars. But look at us now, we could have gone so far. It hurts to realize we're parted. Yeah, look at us now, this is who we are. And I just know things will never be the same. We're like strangers again, again, again. Strangers again, again, again. We're like strangers again, again, again. I just know things will never be the same. We're like strangers again. Better get started. It's time to get my head up again. You said that you had to. I'll try to forget you. Just didn't think we'd end up this way, like strangers again. Strangers again. Like strangers again.
Alright, so that's it for today's video. I think these two are so cute playing their Legos together. I did do a lot of more decluttering and organizing in their bedrooms, like rearranging furniture and things, but that is for a future video. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that you will subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. That's just a free way to support my channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye.